Can a woman take the children out of the country? Well, of course, a man or a woman can take the children out of the country. You know, if I don't mean to live outside of the country. On holidays, for instance, you know, people contact us and say, well, you know, my wife wants to take the children. Yes, in some cases she's met somebody from a different country and she wants to move the children out of the country. Again, if he is married to this woman, you know, he can go into the courts, and even if he's not married to this woman, he can still go into the courts and ask for an order to prevent her from taking the children out of the country if you're talking about living there permanently. But there are cases where women have abducted the children and taken them out of the country, or they've gone off to visit in another country, maybe from where they came. For instance, I know of a guy who married an Australian, and he's a professional in this country, but she took the children away to Australia in the middle of an acrimonious breakup situation, and she never brought them back. So whilst you invoke the Hague Convention and so on, which is a convention that UK have signed up to, it means that if somebody takes the children illegally out of the country, that they're forced by the courts to bring them back. It doesn't always work, and it can be very, 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 very difficult to implement. So there are, in this particular situation, she was allowed to remain in Australia. And then what he had to do, his business suffered as a result, because he would take off for the whole summer to go off to spend that time with the children whilst they were smaller. They're now teenagers and they're actually living with him and going to university in a big city in Ireland, you know.